Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Axel's Garage. We're out here with Cosmo, trying to give Cosmo a little love because we haven't done a whole lot with Cosmo when Wanda came along, and then we had a bunch of other projects to do. So Cosmo kind of got put on the back burner a little bit, but it was a functioning, driving, good car. So we had to replace the brake lines in Cosmo, and when we were doing that, when I was done, I said, you know what? I never did the front bumper like I did in a previous video way back in the beginning, when we did the bumper corners and the rear bumper, and we sanded them down and sprayed them up and made them look nice. So we took the front bumper out, and we'll have a video for that coming up, refinishing that stuff and getting it back on and making it look good again. But in the meantime, I wanted to replace these side marker lights here that are amber. It's an amber lens with a clear bulb in it, and I'll show you what they look like when they're on. I don't know how good the camera's going to pick it up in the daylight, but look at the shot. So here we have it just blinking, normal directional, and then when you put the headlights on, all right, and then when you're blinking with the headlights on. So now that you have an idea of what they look like in stock form, what we did was we went out and we got smoke lenses, which are going to require an amber bulb. But these are smoke lenses, and the gray smoke along with the gray paint might give it a nice clean look. I guess this is the other side. I'll put a link to the bulbs that we use and the lenses in the description below. But this should be pretty easy. They are Phillips head screws. I didn't know whether they were Torx or Phillips head. So what I did was I brought out a little T-driver and a kit of bits, just in case I needed Torx bits. I have them in here along with the with Phillips head or whatever else we might need. Now with the Phillips driver, we can take out the two screws, and need to hold on to these because, whoop, and I dropped them, of course. The new lenses do not come with screws, so we're going to reuse these old screws. If it mattered to you or you really wanted to, you could replace them with a black coated screw. I was standing here, I dropped it, and it went right like that. It's got to be right there. It fell right in front of me. How could I not see it? Oh, I'm blind as a bat. All right, well, after about 5 minutes of searching, it was right in front of me in the street. I just couldn't see it. So my lens is already coming out a little bit, but if you needed to get the lens out, you could take the screw, put it in the hole, and use the tip of the screw to pull the lens the rest of the way out. So once you get it out, you're going to go about a quarter of a turn, and you're going to get the bulb out, and the bulb is a 194 style bulb, and I'm going to go check my bulb bin and see if I have the appropriate LED amber bulb that I really like to put in this job. And look, all kinds of dirt and gravel behind the lens. Get a little rag, we'll wipe that out. I'm just going to clean the dirt out from around the thing with a shock rag, and I did have a set of 194, they're T10s, 194, 168, all the same, in yellow, LEDs. I got them from Auxbeam. I've had a love-hate relationship with LED bulbs over the years, and I've come to the determination that I've had decent success with the Auxbeam bulbs. Now, one thing with the LED bulbs, they are directional, so we're going to pop it in, and I'm going to turn the light on to make sure they're lighting up. Alright, so they appear to be functioning as they should. I had a 50% chance of getting it right. Finally did. And I'm going to take out the lens that was marked right side, for the right side of the car. They have a little sticky back over them so stuff doesn't get caught in the back. And this should go right into the original grooves in the housing. Let's see if we could find the opening that we want. A little snug. we go. Then we'll give it a turn. The wire harness is on a little Christmas tree clip. Mine popped out while we were playing with it. Let's see if I can push it right back in the hole. Got it back in the hole. And I'll line it right up in the groove. Does it fit? Tell you what, they look nice, but they don't fit as tight over here as the originals. They're like a little fat on the back edge. There's really no reason for them to be fat on the back edge, because comparing this one to the other side, I'm just going to pop it out again just to take a better look. There really is no noticeable difference in the side profile of the lights. Maybe this one stuck out. I just didn't notice it. Let's see if I can slide this one in and see why it's still attached to the can. I'm curious to see. Let's see. It should come out easier this time. No, look at that. The same thing. Okay, so it's just something that I never noticed, that it wasn't completely flush with the fender. I thought it was, and it wasn't. It's more evenly flush with the header panel here, not with the back. So they're the same. That was just my brain working in a different direction. Okay. Alright, so they fit just as good as the originals, even though I didn't think they did. That's why I went and put the original lens back in, just to make sure. I kind of like the way they look. We'll give you a shot of what they look like at night right now. Well, what do you think? How do they look? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you used them? Have you used LED bulbs in the front? We already have LED flashers in this because of the taillights that we did in a previous episode. So let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching.